Looking for a ship. I've got room for more.
Need passage to King's Landing. You headed that way?
Aye, it's my home port. We'll be setting sail on the morning tide.
If it isn't the queller of Northern Rebellion, the bane of White Harbor's slave trade.
My lord.
Please, if I did make it a rule never to take my eyes off a stranger, I'd be bowing to you. Well, perhaps not quite, but I'd certainly think about it. You seem surprised.
Forgive me, Lord Commander. I'm surprised you've heard of me.
Modesty won't get you very far in King's Landing. Do at least try to feign a little arrogance. We find it far more familiar. What is it that brings you here?
Business with the king, my lord.
Very important business, I'm sure. All in good time. First, we have much to discuss. I want to hear all about your journey. Come.
An attempt by House Manderley to stop the slavers from taking more people east. Fighting a skilled force is hard enough. Fighting one you can't see is near impossible. But any guise will crack if you push hard enough. I did. With the slavers gone, I am now bound for King's Landing. King Tommen alone can grant me the right to carry my father's name.
Tell me, what do you think of our fair city?
Forgive me, my lord, but I'm not here to sightsee.
Of course. One does wonder, what could be so pressing as to lead a northerner all the way to the king's doorstep?
Dovin! Dunder! What have you done to my father's men?
Me? Nothing. Our distinguished guests, however.
Broths.
Hello, bastard. A pleasure. Caught these men snooping around Winterfell, trying to send a raven to an assassin. An assassin intended for the king. Lord Ramsay was mortified, naturally. Bid me to confirm their confession before bringing them here.
You're working for Ramsay now? I didn't realize he let his hounds wander this far from the Dreadfort.
After our last encounter, Lord Bolton suggested that my talents may be better used as an advisor to his son. And I would remind you, bastard, that you are speaking to a lord. You'd best place a harness on that tongue.
Renan's Rest has its own rookery. What would Tyre men need with Winterfells?
A simpleton's plot to implicate Lord Bolton, no doubt. It's fortunate we intercepted them when we did.
You're lying, Broths. You're no better than the madmen you serve.
That madman is loyal to the crown and the Lannisters. The same cannot be said of your treasonous house.
My lord, you cannot believe this man's word.
I wouldn't dream of it. That's why I conducted an interrogation of my own. The way your men tell it, they not only did exactly as Lord Rhine has said, but were put up to it by your father, Sir Merrick.
My father would never...
Your father hoped to destabilize the South and implicate the Boltons.
Sir!
Your men's executions are scheduled for morning. Then you may return to Renan's Rest to warn your father of their fate.
That man speaks lies. Ramsay Bolton cannot be trusted.
Between you and me, I'm inclined to agree with you. But the Crown cannot be seen to turn against its allies. Not now. Consider it a great kindness that I don't have you and your father arrested as well. Now go, or I'll have you escorted out.
Dovin! Thunder!
I can't let them rot in there.
Are you lost, Northerner? Shall I fetch you some ice?
Those men your friends just led into the dungeons. They're my bannermen. I need to speak to them.
Then I need a whore who pays me. Guess we're both out of luck.
Just a few questions. It won't take long.
Certainly it won't. Because it ain't happening.
I've traveled a great distance to be here.
Then perhaps you'd like some assistance traveling the great distance back?
Thought you northern lot were meant to be fighters.
There's always another way in. Just need to find it. Is there a way into that tower not guarded by gold cloaks?
If there was, the dungeons would be empty.
Surely there must be whispers.
Whispers lead men to the gallows. There's but one in King's Landing deals with those without consequence.
You there? Do you know a way into the tower?
I know nothing, my lord. Keep to my own affairs. Dungeons are no place for meddling.
My men will rot in chains.
We've all lost something, my lord. Best to forget them and see to yourself.
A moment, if you would. Desperation and noble causes often lead men to doors that refuse to open. Attempting to force your way into the dungeons is perhaps a rather foolish endeavor.
Do I know you?
Apologies. I am Varys. I've been expecting that you may show up sooner or later, though perhaps not in such a dramatic fashion. Plots of regicide and whatnot, all very exciting.
You've been expecting me?
Oh yes. My little birds have been very interested in you and your father's work in the north.
Then you know that my father would never plot against the king.
I should think not. And yet such schemes seem only natural in the north. At least, under its present leadership.
Speak plainly, my lord.
I will help you speak to your men, but I will need you to fetch something for me before we begin. A jar of sweet sleep. There should be some in the infirmary. You may replace it with this. I'm sure you know better than to ask why.
Will this kill someone?
Oh dear me, no. Merely make them more cooperative, I should hope.
And how do you expect me to get into the keep?
Stay close, Master Snow. There are many secrets in these old stones. Passages that haven't seen the light of day since the Targaryen conquest.
I'm not here for a history lesson, Lord Varys, and I don't like being part of schemes I don't understand.
Understanding is a luxury few can afford. Trust, however, is a choice. You wish to save your men. I wish to maintain balance. Our goals align. For now. I'm afraid you'll have to find your own way to the infirmary. I suspect this would be rather easier if you didn't look so out of place. But perhaps I underestimate you. My quarters are right across from here. Meet me inside when you've completed your task. A final word, if I may. I risk a great deal by helping you. Should you be caught, I will deny any knowledge of your intentions. And I will be believed. Do you understand?
Aye, my lord.